Namo Ratnatraya, my dear Dharma friends and the followers. Today also I came with a topic in the way of purification, the practical way of our human life. Depends upon the environmental phenomena too. So, to understand the Buddha's nature, to understand the Dhamma's nature, and to understand the Sangha's nature, sometimes we should know the fables which is taught by Buddha, given as an example when he is in the process of giving Dhamma teachings. So I want to give an example of a fable. So once upon a time there was a country which had the very peculiar custom of abandoning its aged people in the remote and inaccessible mountains. A certain minister of the state found it too difficult to follow this custom in the case of his own aged father, and so he built a sacred underground cave where he had his father and cared for him. One day, a god appeared before the king of that country and gave him a puzzled problem, saying that if he could not solve it satisfactorily, his country would be destroyed. The problem was, here are two serpents. Tell me the sex of each. Neither the king nor anyone in the palace was able to solve the problem, so the king offered a great reward to anyone in his kingdom who could. The minister went. The minister went to his father's hiding place and asked him for the answer to get that problem. Among the two serpents, to identify the gender. The old man said, it is an easy solution. It is very easy. Don't hesitate and don't take a sad. Then place two snakes on a soft carpet. The old man, his father, advised him that take those two snakes on a soft carpet. The one that moves about is male, on which the soft carpet could move. That serpent is male, and the other that keeps quiet is the female. The minister carried the answer to the king, and the problem was successfully solved. Then the god asked other difficult questions which the king and his retainers were unable to answer, but which the minister, after consulting his father, could always solve. In this time also, his father, the minister's father, answers it very easily. Who is the one who, being asleep, is called the awakened one, and being awake is called the sleeping one? The answer is very easily he has given. It is the one who is under training for enlightenment is awakened when compared with those who are not interested in enlightenment. He is asleep when compared with those who have already attained enlightenment. Then how can you weight a large elephant, load it on a boat and draw a line to mark how deep the boat sink into the water? Then take out the elephant and load the boat with stones until it sinks to the same depth and weight the stones. What is the meaning of the saying a cupful of water is more than the water of an ocean? This is the answer. A cupful of water given in a pure and compassionate spirit to one's parent or to a sick person has an eternal merit, but the water of an ocean will someday come to an end. In this way, to purify the mind, there are several examples were given by Lord Buddha. Just like a cup of water compared to the water of ocean, when we normally think that the water of the ocean is very big and important, but not. A cup of water, if it is pure, it will give us very healthy knowledge for us. Because of the healthy knowledge, when we got, it derives our mind driven to the enlightenment. So, in this way, every action and reaction is necessary when we are on the way to the enlightenment. So, the other example which is given, in between the two, to know whom were in the good action and whom were is not in the good action. In this, the example, as we stated before, being asleep, the person who is being asleep is called awakened. You understand this? When we think like this in the meditation posture, we are searching for the truth. We are purifying our mind. We are dwelling oneself how we can go to the path of the Buddha. But with the open eyes, he is slept one. With the open eyes, because of his eyes, he will sighted anything. When he sees the objects, then his greediness to possess, to have that goods or object. Because of this, his mind, body, and speech will be in the not in the good path, because of greediness, because of hatred, because of loss. So, the person whom are in the meditative position, when we see him, he is asleep. But he is awakened by dwelling the nature of our body, speech, and mind. Then only he can search for the good aspect of the Buddha's nature. who and whom can dwell himself. He could success to read oneself from the mind. Body can actions in the good way. Because of good dwelling, because of searching for the truth, then only the person can walk on the good way. So, like this, many examples are given by the Lord Buddha. So, every answer to these difficult questions pleased the God as well as the king. The king was grateful to find out that the answer had come from the aged father whom the son had hidden in the cave. And he withdrew the law of abandoning his people in the mountains and ordered that they were to be treated kindly. By these examples, when we are in the path of Buddha, we are following the Buddha nature, then we should respect the aged people. Either he may be his father or mother or any other people. The aged people is very much knowledgeable. So, when passing by the years, because of the problems he faced during his lifetime, he learned many more. And because of learning many more with the facing the problems, he could give the right answer in any problematic problems arises over there. So in this way, we can purify our mind. Until and unless we could purify our mind, we can't success to purify our body and speech too. Then if we could success to purify our brain, that is mind, then only we can purify our body, kaya, and the vaka, boli, the speech. So this is the main things we should correct, we should apply in our life for the betterment of our humanity. So in this way, we can purify our body, speech, and mind. Then we can understand the Buddha nature, and we could understand our responsibilities, our duties towards the old age people as well. Thank you very much. This much for today. And we'll meet again tomorrow with new subjects about the few examples for purifying our body, speech, and mind. Thank you very much. Bhavatu Sarva Mangalam.